Good morning, everybody, and welcome to ASTV Productions pregame of this game today from Blackjack Stewart Arena for the Mound Hockey Academy U17 Male Prep Buffaloes taking on the Edge School U17 Prep team. I'm joined by my color commentator, Cody Wall, and our third person on our panel today, in Seth Rock. Boys, we ready to roll here, watch some good hockey? How you boys feeling this morning?
Feeling good. A little bit of an early morning on the ride up, but looking forward to watching some hockey. Hoping to see a little bit better effort from the Buffalo today. And the Edge, they're going to be looking to build off of what they had last night with the 9-goal performance.
Yeah, feeling a little similar to Cody, just a bit tired, but you get up for these early games and you're ready, and hopefully we do get a better effort from Pilot Mound, like Cody said. So yeah, hopefully they can put on more pressure and neutralize the speed of the other team.
Well, speaking of being tired, boys, I took a nice nap in the boss's car on the way here, so I'm feeling good, ready for this game like you boys today. But let's talk about last night's game, a 9-0 whooping by the Edge School U17 Prep boys, beating down Pilot Mound yesterday. And Cody, we saw a lot of goals. Break down, what we saw yesterday, the stats, the shots from, the Edge.
Yeah, so we were pointing out yesterday Jetson Koch as one of the top players. Another guy who kind of went under the radar sneakily was number 13, Ashton Gallagher. He ended up having 4 goals on last night's performance, as well as Brian Kim ended up having 3 assists for another sneaky good performance last night.
Seth, you've had a chance to watch this U17 team plenty of times already this year, of course, doing the games with me. Last weekend, we got a good look at this team. From what you've seen, how do you think that Pilot Mound is going to look to bounce back in today's game and to putting up a better effort?
Well, to be honest, I think they got to look to some of their more defensive, physical forwards to kind of shut down and neutralize some of the speed on the other team. If you can get those physical guys checking early and just playing hard defensively early on those top guys, I think they got a good chance. They just have to shut down the other team's offensive stars.
Yeah, one thing Pilot Mound struggled with yesterday at times was in the defensive zone. They'll definitely be looking to improve that in the second game of the weekend. This is the second game of 4 games that Pilot Mound is playing this weekend, so they're definitely looking to get things rolling a bit here today. Keys of the game, Cody. We talked about them yesterday. What do you see the keys of the game today for both Pilot Mound and the Edge?
So one key to the game, I think, to kind of build off your point there was try not to look for the stretch pass. Yesterday, Pilot Mound often looked like they were trying to force a play up, going cross ice a lot of the time, going through the middle, going through the dangerous areas. And, you go through the dangerous areas, you're often going to get caught.
Yeah, and that was one thing I noticed yesterday. We talked about it at the end of the game in the post-game, that short little post-game show that we did, that Pilot Mound was trying to go for the jugular instead of keeping it simple, and it really resulted in some bad things for them at times in that game. And, of course, we all know what the score was, 9-0. Looking at it, players of the game today, who do you think are going to be the players to watch today for the Edge, starting off with them?
Starting off with the Edge, I'm thinking somebody who's was looking good yesterday, but maybe wasn't noted as well. Take him. He looked like he was wheeling up the ice from the back end there. He was making plays, passing the puck nice. I think he's going to be a strong player tonight.
Yeah, and sorry, not plural players, but a player to watch is what I meant. I'll give you guys the player to watch, in my opinion, for Pilot Mound in this morning's game. I think it's going to be Keegan Leach. Been one of Pilot Mound's better defenders this year, Cody. I know me and Seth were talking about him quite a bit last weekend, but if Pilot Mound's going to have some success in the D-zone today, definitely going to come from a player like Leach, a kid who uses his body, a kid who's good with his stick, takes away the lanes, plays the gap very nicely, and can also produce some offense, some good passing. He's a good passer, and I think he's going to be a huge part of Pilot Mound's success today if they're going to have some success.
Yeah, I I agree with you. Leach is one guy that can really move the puck well. Very good at stick handling, very good with his edges, and he's just one of those guys you want quarterbacking your power play. I've noticed when they've been on the power play, when he has the puck, he's very calm, doesn't force plays through the middle. He's very solid. So if they can get a good performance out of him, I think they can get some more points today.
Going back to you, Seth, talking about Pilot Mountain's offense, of course, we've seen some, a lot of shots from them last weekend, but in the game yesterday, they were down a lot in the shot count. They got outshot pretty heavily. What do you think that Pilot Mountain's going to have to do in this game to generate more chances, generate more shots?
I think it will be tough because this Edge team does have a lot of really skilled players, but I think in order for them to be successful, they need to take a defensive sort of approach to this. Just like I said before, shut down their top guys. Make sure they don't give them any space, don't give them any room. Make sure you're playing the body on them. Make sure you're playing physical and covering their man. Make sure you always cover your man. And if they do that, I think they'll find more success today.
Talking about the goaltenders now, Miles Gordon is getting the start for Pilot Mound, and Jesse Pope is getting the start for the Edge. Of course, Seth, of course, Cody, we saw Kean Hodgins and Gabe Bergeron get the start in yesterday's game. Bergeron for the Edge and Hodgins for Pilot Mound. What do you expect from these two goaltenders today, both Pope and Gordon?
Yeah, looking at Miles Gordon's preseason numbers, his numbers were just slightly better than Kean's, so they're probably looking for him to build off of a bit of a stronger preseason and continue on, especially limiting some of the shots and maybe not exposing him to a lot of high danger chances. In regards to Jesse Pope, this is going to be his second game of the season, and he also has some fairly good numbers as well, and he's going to want to build off of his team's good performance yesterday. They're going to be wanting to get him a win as well, get him his first win of the season.
We'll end off the pregame show here. Of course, the pregame show brought to you by Fabricland with the starting lineups. Starting off with the home team, Pilot Mountain Hockey Academy. We're going to be seeing number 8, Izzy Amy, along with number 10, Jack Smith, and number 14, Sam Takahashi getting the start up front for Pilot Mountain. On the back end, going to see Keegan Leach and Braden Bear. Keegan wearing number 22 and Braden wearing number 26. And in net, of course, as mentioned, Miles Gordon gets the start. Moving over to the Edge now. Their starting lineup today is going to be number 16, Evan Auld, number 72, Mitchell Patrick, and number 15, Quinn Ramsey up front. And then on the back end, we're going to see number 2, Owen Howes, and number 4, Corey Humphreys. Of course, Jesse Pope getting the start. Hope you guys enjoyed today's matchup between the U17 Mel Prep Buffaloes and the Edge School U17 Prep Boys. We'll be back for the start of the game after these commercial breaks. we're back here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba at Blackjack Stewart Arena for the call of this morning game, game 2 of this 4-game weekend series between the U17 Male Prep Buffaloes taking on the Edge School U17 Preps. About to drop the puck here. We're set to go here from Blackjack Stewart Arena. Pilot Mound sending it in early on. Going to be Pope. Send it out to a teammate. Now Pilot Mound pressuring on the puck. Takahashi sends that down to Smith. Smith sends that out in front, but that gets closed off and picked off by the Edge. It's going to go to Mitchell Patrick now. Patrick going across to his teammate. That's going to be out of Pilot Mound zone. Puck going to be back to Corey Humphreys. Humphreys going to Owen Howes. Howes skating up in the neutral zone now past the blue line. He chips it off the boards, and Keegan Leach is there, rims it around. And going to be an icing on the play.
It looks like we got an early icing, and get a chance to talk about some of the things we're going to be going on with the CSSHL Game of the Month that we're doing today. We're going to be having Pilot Mound President Rod Collins on.
Back to play now. Deegan sends that in. Going to be stopped up by Gordon. Gordon leaves that for Nilsson. Nilsson plays that up the boards to Constant. Puck on net. Going to be turned aside there by Gordon. And now here comes Last Constant. Last Constant looking to go. Last Constant with a nice move, trying to get by, but unable to get through that crowd. Here's Brian Kim now. Kim passing that up to Callahassan. And going to be a penalty coming up here on the play to, I believe, Pilot Mound.
Yeah,
yes.
Looks like Laws Constant got a little happy there with the stick, and they called him for 2 minutes for slashing. Looks like we're going to go on the supplement insurance penalty kill here. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplement Insurance today.
Going to be out of the zone now, and here's Kusterman's giving chase. Kusterman's on Gallagher, but Gallagher beats him there. Gallagher going to play that off the boards behind the goal line for a teammate. That's to On. On having the puck now. On in the neutral zone. On going to play that to Gallagher. Gallagher to Brian Kim. Kim's going to go to Howes. Howes across to On. On shoots. Shot on net. Rebound there. It's going to be stopped by Gordon. Another shot, and that's off the iron. And puck is going to come out of the zone. Some good looks here early on the power play from the Edge. Here's Adair now with the puck. Adair goes out to Gallagher. Gallagher is going to be met there by Smith, and Smith makes a nice play on him. And Pilot Mound sends the puck out of the zone. Owen Howes now with some nice skating to evade Smith. Howes with some patience ends up going to Callahassan, but he's unable to receive that. Paradis with the puck now in the neutral zone for the Edge. Loses possession of it, but the Edge get it back. Ramsey going to Koch. Koch now goes up to Deegan. Deegan going to Callahassan. Callahassan with a saucer pass over to Koch. Koch unable to receive that one. Koch trying to go over to a teammate, but that meets a stick. And going to be seeing a hand pass here, so we're going to get a draw. Seth, a lot of good looks here on the power play so far from the Edge. What have you liked from their man advantage so far?
Yeah, so I really like the way they had it set up. They kind of had an umbrella-ish sort of look to their power play with the guy wide open on the left-hand side for that shot. Pretty good power play setup so far.
With the shot scores! Brendan Callahassan walking in, taking that shot, and beating Gordon to make it 1-0 here on the man advantage. Cody?
Yeah, nice little shot there by Callahassan, and looks like he got another power play goal as he did yesterday. I believe he had gotten the Edge's first goal yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, to get them going, and it looks like he is doing that again today.
Another strong start for the Edge here in this game. They lead in the shot category as well. 3-0 here early on with 16:49 now left remaining in this opening frame. Paradis gonna get around Price. Gonna turn that over to Wendigo. Wendigo just sends that one in. Price with a hit there on Patrick, knocking him down. Paradis gonna send that up to a teammate and Evan Auld. Auld just gonna send that one in. Gordon out to play the puck behind the net. Stops up for a teammate. The edge here. Looking to attack. On, trying to get by Leach. But unable to. Now take him stepping up into the play. It's going to be Wendigo sending that around the boards. Just out of the reach of Price. Now puck's going to be played up to Ramsey. Ramsey past the blue line now. Ramsey shoots and a glove save there by Miles Gordon to cover things up.
And that edge goal was scored at 16:58. It was a power play goal scored by number 12, Brendan Callahassan, and was assisted by number 11, Jetson Koch.
Both those players having big games yesterday, especially Jetson Koch. Looking to keep it going here again today. Here comes Sam Takahashi going across to Izzy Amy. Izzy Amy trying to shoot, and that's going to be blocked there by Take Him. Ramsey back to retrieve the puck behind the goal line. Skating it out. Up in his own zone for the edge. Maddox Derianka now. Trying to get past Adair there. Pilot Mound. Behind their own net. Going to be forechecked there by the edge. Going to be up to Owen Howes. Howes puts that on net, and that's going to be a shot. Save made by Miles Gordon to cover things up.
Yeah, so far, 5 minutes into this first period, Miles Gordon's been seeing a lot of rubber. Pilot Mountain's going to want to look to try and simplify their play a little bit and try to keep it around the outside and keep it from the center of their end.
Callahassan now with the puck. Callahassan shoots. Round 5 of the rebound, scores. And the captain, Brendan Callahassan, with his second of the game here, not even 5 minutes in. We got a 2-0 lead now for the Edge.
What a goal. What a goal. He just had that when he got picked up his own rebound and was able to put that puck in. I'm so impressed by the awareness of him.
That's why you always stay hungry, kids. Always looking for your rebound, always chasing the rebound. Never know what you're gonna get.
2-0 now for the Edge. They lead here with not even 5 minutes gone here in this first period. And go up now. Cross-ice pass there to Brian Kim. Going to be Koch with the puck now. Koch with a nice move around Wendigo. Koch tries sending that to a teammate, but that misses. Callahassan now with some nice hands. Nice moves by Callahassan, but he gets knocked down. Koch now with the puck. Koch shoots, and that's going to not go on net. Going to go to Segura Puig. Rebound on net, and cleared up nicely there by Pilot Mound to protect the house. Callahassan with the puck now. Callahassan along the boards, putting in some nice work, trying to get by Pilot Mound player there, but unable to. Koch now drops that back to Callahassan. Callahassan shoots. That hits a stick before going out, and we'll see a draw outside of Pilot Mound zone.
One thing I noticed so far about Edge is they've really been capitalizing on turnovers. They've really been forcing the play and just on Pilot Mound's skaters so hard. They have no room to move, and they are just causing excellent turnovers.
The Edge were doing a lot of that yesterday. Looking to continue that today. Going to send it in on net. Going to be gloved by Gordon. Going to leave that for a teammate. Segura Puig sends that down to a player. To Auld. Auld now skating with the puck. Auld trying to evade Bannerman, but Bannerman, nice defense there. Slow him up. Constant going to play that up to Sheward, but Sheward unable to receive that pass. Going to be Riel Chartrand behind the net now. He's going to bank that off the glass and send that out. No icing on the play as it's waved off. Now, Last Constant behind the net with the puck. Last Constant trying to make a move through a defender, but loses the puck. Gonna go to DeLeon. DeLeon shoots, and that's gonna be wide of the net. And gonna get a whistle here. And stop and play up at 13:12 left in this frame. 2-0, the Edge leads.
And that second goal was scored again by Captain Brendan Callahassan, and again assisted by number 11, Jetson Koch. That duo so far this weekend has accumulated a number of points, and they'll be looking to continue on.
Pilot Mountain looking to record their first shot of the game. 9-0 is the shot advantage right now for the Edge. Here's Keegan Leach now, trying to get past Gallagher, but Gallagher rubs him out. Gonna be Paradis with the puck. Skating to evade Wendigo in the zone, and then he does. He plays that to Adair, and Kuserman's gonna be down for Pilot Mountain now. He's shaking up on the play, holding his cage. He's gonna skate off. Corey Humphreys now taking the puck. He shoots, and that's going to be turned aside there by Gordon. Shot wide of the net from the point from Gallagher. And now going to send that up to Price. Price is going to get caught by Humphreys. Price now with the puck. He's going to send that down low. Takahashi on the forecheck. Takahashi gets the puck, but unable to keep possession of it. Trying to chip that out was Adair, and he did. Gonna go to Adair now. Adair looking to go wide. Adair still with the puck, sends that out to Koch. Koch now at the blue line, skating with it. Koch, some nice moves. Koch going to Callahassan, but that one misses him. Nice play there by Darianka to be on his man in Callahassan. Koch now with the puck. He works that to Kim. Kim now with some nice puck protection. Kim trying to dangle through Amy, but unable to. Good stick there from Amy. Brian Kim still on the puck. Passes it to Owen Howes, but a nice stick there by Jack Smith to disrupt that pass, forcing it to get out of the zone. Here's Tay Kim. Kim playing that up with one hand to Brian Kim. And now, here comes Koch. With a potential 2-on-1 with Callahassan. Koch shoots, and that's going to be stopped by Gordon, and we'll get a face-off here in Pilot Mountain zone.
One thing I've noticed is Callahassan's positioning in front of the net. He has really made it hard for the goaltender there to see pucks coming through. He's just, one thing I think Pilot Mountain needs to do is get people in front as well when they get their opportunities in the offensive zone.
11-0 is the Shaw total for the Edge. They got 11 goals in total this weekend at this point. It's going to be Patrick sending that to Howes. A nice block there by Sheward, and Sheward going to have a chance. Sheward breaking in, now Sheward shoots, and that's going to be a blocker save by Pope. Puck gets by Bannerman, and now here's Mitchell Patrick beating Bannerman. Patrick with it now. Patrick shoots, and a nice save there by Gordon. Rebound, and that's going to be put out of play. And it looks like Mitchell Patrick a bit slow to get up here. It looks like he's going to be okay. He gets up.
Yeah, he turns on the jets there and tries to make a break for the net and get a quick shot off and took a body check there to make the play at the end.
Pabman getting the puck, chipping that up. Sager Puig sending that to Deegan. Deegan over to Adair. Adair's pass going to be picked off there by Hay. Now here's Deegan with the puck. He sends that to Adair. Adair shoots and doesn't get a whole lot of that. Believe a stick got in the way, and that's going to be an easy save for Gordon. Stopping the play here at 10:17 left in the first.
Yeah, Miles Gordon has seen a lot of action early on in this game, but he's looked really sharp so far, keeping his team in it, and only 2 goals, but he's had a lot of work early in this first period.
Now Now poke checked out there by Gordon. And now here comes Pilot Mound breaking out. Takahashi trying to send that to Smith, but that one gets up and intercepted. And Leach going to take a spill, and now going to be a shot, scores. James Leach loses his footing, allowing for the edge to break in. That was Adair coming in and sniping that one, making this 3-0 game.
Yeah, a little misplay there on the defense, and number 14 of Ethan Adair manages to capitalize on his opportunity.
An unfortunate time there for Keegan Leach to lose his footing, allowing Adair to break in and get that shot and goal. 3-0 is the lead now for the Edge here in this first period. Callahassan now trying to make a move there on Chartrand, but loses the puck in his skates. It got cut up there. Now DeLeon is that off the boards. It's going to be to Constant now. Constant going over to Chartrand. Chartrand across to Daryanka. Daryanka trying to find DeLeon there, but he's unable to receive that pass. Humphreys playing that across to Paradis. Now here's Laz Constant with it. Constant stick handling. Constant just going to send that down low. Sheward and DeLeon there with the support, but Callahassan's going to have the puck now. Callahassan with a nice play. Nice angle by Callahassan trying to go across crease. But a nice defensive play there to disrupt the pass by Pilot Mound. Take him with the puck now. Take him playing that one up. And an icing will be called on the play.
Yeah, nice defensive play there by Maddox Dirawenka to get down when recognizing that he was on a 2-on-1 there and managed to block the pass that the Edge was trying to send over and managed to stop a grade A scoring chance.
Great awareness there by Daryanka, sacrificing the body to block that pass up. Price gonna send that off the boards and down low. Kustermans was there on the forecheck, but player got by. Now it's going to be Ald with the puck now. Down below in his zone. Ald continues with it. Ald going to continue skating. Ald past the blue line now. Chips that off the boards. Looking to continue still. And he does. Pinned up along the boards now. Two Buffaloes, two Edge players in that corner. The Edge come out victorious. Mitchell Patrick sending that one to Ramsey. Now all going to be taken down there by Nilsson. No icing on the play. Pope out to stop it up for a teammate. Now here's Owen Howes carrying it up. Owen Howes, the puck. Owen Howes going to stop up now. Looking for options. Going to just send that off the boards and down low into the zone for Mitchell Patrick. Pilot Mound trying to chip it out here. Howes there holding the line. Nice play there by Leach. Getting two people down now. And he played that up to a teammate. Patrick behind the net now. Tries going to Ramsey, but that one unable to find him. Puck on net, and that's going to be stopped up there for stoppage in play by Miles Gordon.
One thing I've kind of noticed is it looks like the Buffalo, every time there's any sort of hack or whack given by the Edge, it seems like they always gotta, they almost make it a priority that they gotta retaliate rather than go for the puck and kind of keep up with the sequence of the play. And it looks like that's something that's maybe hurting them a bit today, and as
puck
well as yesterday.
By the defender, Constant now coming in. Constant shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Constant tried to go low glove side, but unable to hit the net. And going to be a stoppage here in play. Getting the face-off right outside of the Edge zone. Cody, just talking about that, just the retaliation. It seems like the Edge are in Pilot Mound's heads here.
Yeah, it seems like they're in their kitchen a bit, and every time there's, like I was saying, any hack or whack, they stop and got to give a little extra.
I think that also results to just how things have been going for Pilot Mound this weekend, just resulting in this frustration. They'll be looking to break out now. Constant on the toe drag try. He loses that puck but gets it back now. Constant going to play that out of the zone. Going to be Gallagher now. Gallagher sending that in. Keegan Leach gonna pin a man on the boards there, and Constant gonna send a high pass, shoulder high to Sheward, and Sheward tried gloving that one down, but unable to corral it. Now Constant gonna play a chip up to Smith, and Smith now trying to go across to Hay, but unable to complete that pass. Calhassan now coming in, shoots, and that's going to be a pad save. Turned aside there by Gordon, and Gordon going to get the puck back in his crease and cover it up.
Yeah, one thing I noticed with Edge is that they've been like really aggressive, and Pilot Mound hasn't really had any opportunities, and every single time Pilot Mound has a chance to get it out of their zone, they try to make a move around the player. They need to simple it down more and just chip pucks out rather than trying to deke through players.
Brian Kim there recently had a shot that just missed the net. And Calhassan going to be taken down there by Chartrand. Brian Kim with the puck now. Behind the net, he takes it out. Kim with a little shake and bake there, unable to keep possession of it. And Kusterman's going to have a chance now. Kusterman's breaking in. Kusterman shoots, and that's going to be a save made by Jesse Pope to stop things here at 5:20 left in the opening frame.
We were talking a little bit with the extracurriculars after, the hack and whack, and that's one thing, I understand the frustration is high, but with the power play the Edge has had running at such a good clip, it's definitely not something you're going to want to end up is getting into penalty trouble.
Oh, no doubt about it. The Edge looking very nice on the power play this weekend. They move it exceptionally well on that man advantage. Pilot Mound now looking to limit those retaliation plays, you'd have to think. Going to be in the neutral zone. Paradis playing that up to Patrick. It's going to be to Floyd now. Floyd playing that to Takahashi, but unable to break out as Pilot Mound. Now it's going to be played to Floyd. It's going to be Daryanka now stepping up into the play. Daryanka going to go for a skate. Daryanka is going to be closed off there by Humphreys, however, and that stops that opportunity. Izzy Amy now battling in the corner. It's going to go to Bannerman. Bannerman playing that down low. Smith plays that up the boards. And Izzy Amy, not sure who he was trying to hit there, ended up making contact with Ald. Bannerman just going to dump that one in. Paradis going to play that up the boards to Ald. Ald now passes that to Paradis. Paradis puts that off the boards, and Patrick is going to pick it up now. Patrick now trying to toe drag through, and that ends up winding up in Miles Gordon's glove, and he stops the play up at 3:47 left in the first.
Yeah, we had mentioned earlier that the shot count has just been exceptionally high there for Miles Gordon at now 21 shots in one period. He's looking to be facing a lot of rubber tonight.
Seen his fair share of opportunities tonight.
Safe to say that not even the first period done. 21 shots on goal for the Edge. Only 3 for Pilot Mound. Constant playing that to Sheward, but that pass a bit off. And going to see an icing here on the play, sending it back down to the Buffalo zone for a faceoff.
A little disappointing there for Carlos there, and had the wheels going and looked like he managed to beat the Edge player to the icing, and just unfortunate that they had to blow it down. Maybe could have seen a scoring opportunity out of that with being the first man on the puck.
Take him, plays that to on to the point to House working that down to Gallagher. Gallagher's pass, unable to find a teammate. Braden Bear now plays that up, and Constant's going to have it. Laz Constant with a beautiful move, making the defender look silly. And he just unable to finish on that. An ankle breaker there from a little shimmy shake from Laz Constant. Now, it's going to be played to Gallagher. Gallagher now he sends that to Adair. Adair shoots, and a save there made by Gordon. Laz Constant now passes that across to nobody on his team. Segura Puig passing that to Deegan. Deegan going up to Adair. Adair still on the puck. Adair continues with it. Adair taking it behind the net now. Gonna play that to Koch down low. Koch gonna be pinned by Wendigo. Wendigo just sends that one out, and an icing on the play. Seth, take us through that move from Laz Constant there, making that defenseman look silly.
Wow, yeah, he just had all the patience in the world, all the confidence in the world as well, dragging that puck back and just breaking the ankles of that defender. Great move.
Now, Laz Constant's definitely displayed some nice moves here in the season. He's add another one to his season highlights there with that move. And now it's going to be played up by the Buffaloes. Icing waved off. Going to be picked up by Deegan. Deegan playing that off the boards. He's going to play that up to Brian Kim. Brian Kim skating in wide. Brian Kim shoots, and that's going to be high of the net. Humphreys playing that in now. Going to be Chartrand. The puck plays that to Daryanka. And puck out in front, but it's going to be covered up there by Miles Gordon.
Yeah, lucky little sequence there by Miles Gordon. Looked like the puck had slipped away from him, and there definitely was some hungry edge players that are sitting on the doorstep and managed to regain control of that wandering puck and managed to freeze it for the face-off to the side.
Mound gets it off the draw. 1:20 remaining here in this first period of action. The Edge leading. Ramsey trying to play that through on Nilsson. Backhand high of the net. Shot on net from Humphreys, and that's going to be saved and covered up by Gordon.
It looks like that long-range shot almost had Miles a little bit fooled there. It looked like he stumbled a little bit with it, but managed to keep it in and freeze it for the face-off.
Ramsey and Takahashi in on the draw. Going to be Izzy Amy getting the puck. Plays that up to Smith in the neutral zone. Smith with a nutmeg there on Humphreys. Continues with the puck. Amy now playing that to Leach. Leach sends that towards the net. Gets tipped in wide. And goes wide. Now here's Mitchell Patrick. Sending that to Paradis. Paradis now plays that off the boards. It's out of the zone, but Smith recovers it for Potman in the neutral zone. Past the blue line now, but gets that broken up near the blue line by Patrick. Now Potman getting that out of their zone. Going to be recovered here by Ald. Evan Ald now coming in. Ald going wide. Ald trying to make a move on Leach, but Mound was better on that sequence. And in the final seconds of this period, potentially another shot here by Patrick. He shoots, saved by Gordon. And that's going to do it here for this first period at Blackjack Stewart Arena. We got a 3-0 lead for the Edge after one. 25-4 are the shots. And got to start off with you, Seth, because you always preach shots. Well, the Edge got plenty of them in that first period.
Yes, and they also got some goals from that. I think one thing that Pilot Mountain's been kind of starstruck in this game is the speed and the aggressiveness of the forwards on edge. They're constantly getting pucks in, and on their rush, they have 3 guys going in there with speed, and it's been kind of just shocking the Pilot Mountain team so far.
for you, Cody, what do you think that Pilot Mountain is going to need to do here to alleviate some of that pressure and get the momentum shifted their way?
You know, looking at the shot clock as we were, with them only putting on 4 shots, you got to think Jesse Pope hasn't been tested a lot, and you know, if they can come out buzzing in that second period, get some shots early in the period, maybe catch them a little flat-footed, and maybe we can make it a 2-goal game, and then, you know, anywhere from there after, you know, put it to 2, and sky's the limit after that.
Yeah, I agree. I think they just need to get any kind of shot on net. It can even be little flutterers that'll shock the goaltender because, like you said, he hasn't had too many shots yet, so I think he hasn't really been warmed up as well as Pilot Mound's goaltender has been. So I think if they can get any kind of shot on net that'll just kind of throw the goalie off, it could help them in the long run.
Well, will Pilot Mountain put up more shots than 4 in this next period? Will the Edge continue to dominate? We'll find out during the second period. We'll be back for the second period in a bit, but we're going to get color guy Cody Wall doing his first ever interview coming up here in this first intermission. We're going to send it to a commercial break first. This first period was brought to you by Case Financial. Are you looking to buy a home? Contact Case Financial for your mortgage today.
All right, welcome back. I am here with Carson McConnell. Carson, we're just chatting a little bit about your job here with Pilot Mound as the social media director. How long have you been doing this job here with Pilot Mound?
Yeah, I've actually been doing this since my first year I was playing, so that would have been 7 years ago. So 7 years of all the media. I've been doing the website for maybe 3 years now. Yeah, so I do all the game day posts, all the marketing, like the media part of it. Gordy does all of the planning of it, and I execute. So everything you see online is usually all from me.
With today's day and age going to so much social media and stuff, it's a very important tool in, you know, marketing the teams and marketing the league here. You were mentioning that you've been doing it since your days playing with the league, with the Buffalo here. The program's grown from just that one team to now having 3 teams. Tell us a little bit about that and your kind of early development with the program.
Yeah, for sure. So we started with just the one U18 team. So we were independent, so we weren't in a league. It was kind of a struggle for us. We didn't win very many games, but it's kind of expected. A few years later, we added the girls program, and now we're here with all 3 programs in the sports school league with the addition of the U15 team. But it's actually crazy how much this program has changed over the time. I mean, obviously we didn't have the facility we had now with all the dressing rooms and the gym, and the new dorms coming here shortly. But no, it's crazy. Anyone that comes to Pilot Mound, you're extremely lucky. You're in a great home. All the staff cares for you. We're just one big family, and no, it's just a great atmosphere here in Pilot Mound.
And it must have meant a lot to be a homegrown kid playing for the hockey academy when it was so new. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure, yeah. So I played my bantam years with the Pembina Valley Hawks, and then as soon as I was done there, it was the first year of the academy. And at first you're a little timid. You're like, I'm not sure if I really want to do this. But once you realize all the benefits that you're getting out of the academy, not even just the hockey aspect, but the living. So you're making new friends. Like, I played with kids all the way from Finland, so you can't say that every day that you're living with all these kind of guys. But no, just a great experience. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, definitely not something you can do every day. We're going to send it to a commercial break here, and before we get back to gameplay.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
The town of Stonewall is a great place to call home. Located just 25 kilometers north of Winnipeg, we offer our residents an abundance of services and amenities, from quality schools to a hospital with a fully functioning emergency room to great seniors housing. Our recreational facilities are second to none. The Veterans Memorial Sports Complex, the Heritage Arts Centre, Fines Field at Quarry Park, our paved walking paths, nature trails, and our jewel, Kinsman Lake. Stonewall has a strong base of businesses full of dedicated community-minded entrepreneurs that include a full range of retail and personal service businesses. Our industrial park has grown significantly in recent years, demonstrating the robust economy of our community and surrounding area. The quality of life experienced by our residents rivals any other community, which is why Stonewall is a great place to call home.
Test. Oh. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. How's the mic? How's the mic? 1, 2, 3. All right. Test, 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 test.
Back here at Blackjack Stewart Arena for our second period call in today's game. This morning game, the first of two games today between the U17 Male Prep Buffaloes and the Edge School U17 Prep team. The Edge leading 3-0 after the first, dominating the shot category 25-4. What are your thoughts on Pilot Mound? We talked about it. What do you think they're going to need to do to generate more shots here on net?
Easiest thing, like you said, they're going to need shots on net. It's just going to be they need to find themselves in the areas. Making the simple plays. Maybe not dipsy-doodling as much with it when you do have the puck. It always does look nice on the highlight reel if you manage to pull off something like that, but it doesn't really show up where it counts when on the scoreboard.
I also realize when you're in your own zone as well, you don't want to be making those moves like you said at the blue line, because a turnover can happen really easily, and we saw Edges really good on the turnovers. They're constantly on you, so if you turn that puck over, there's a good chance they're going to get a really good scoring opportunity.
Seth, talk about the forecheck, the pressure that the Edge were putting on Pilot Mound in that first. It made it very difficult for Pilot Mound to break out from what I saw.
Yeah, because they were it seems like they were going by a system. Like they had their guys on the pucks, and they were just constantly causing pressure, throwing the body around, just total aggressive play.
Talked about James Leach. He was my player to watch today for Pilot Mound in this game. But talking about the forwards, who do you think is going to need to step up here for Pilot Mound? Do you think it's going to be one player in particular, or just the whole collective group of forwards?
We mentioned him yesterday. Law is constant. He's been looking good when he does have the puck. He has been making plays. He is a hard guy to get off the puck when he does have the puck. He is a guy in the forward, and that's going to be one that they're going to count on.
You talked about how Pilot Mound, you saw them retaliating a lot, giving cross checks, getting some stick whacks in there. What do you think Pilot Mound is going to need to do, getting that mindset of getting away from that style of play?
I don't hate the, showing some emotion. It's just when it looks like you're stopping on the play to engage. That's when it seems like it's getting a little excessive. a little bit of body checking. Laying the body is actually going to be important for Pilot Mound, I think, going forward, is just kind of intimidate their opponents.
There's that classic saying when you're in minor hockey, they'll never catch the first guy, but they'll always catch the second guy, especially when the puck's in play. So, I do believe they got to watch that a little bit, but I think they should turn up the aggressiveness in the fact of their hitting and their forecheck. They need to be much stronger on pucks.
Definitely. They have some big bodies that can do it if they do set their mind to it.
Well, looks like we're getting ready to drop the puck here for this second period. The ref in the face-off dot now about to drop the puck. Carlos DeLeon and Jetson Koch on the draw. And we're underway here for the second period. And looks like we're not. An issue with the clock here. There we go. Reset to 20.
So it looks like we had to finish the countdown between periods.
Yeah. Well, we're ready to go here. Set in this second period. Brendan Calhassan now loses possession of that puck. Bear gonna play that up to Sheward. And now here's Constant with the puck. Constant with a nice move into the inside. Shot on net. But that's going to be stopped there by Pope. And a penalty coming up here on the play. It's going to be the Edge going to the power play.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to nab Braden Bear there for a tripping. Just kind of tried to poke check on number 12, Brendan Calhassan. And just managed to get his stick in the feet and trip him up there. So we are going to be going on another supplement insurance penalty kill. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplement Insurance today.
House plays that to Kim, and his shot too powerful for Gordon to handle, and that one finds the back of the net. And Edge striking here early, 34 seconds in, to make this game 4-0 here on the power play. And big blast there from Kim. Just able to squeak through Gordon. It was a bit too much for him to handle. And Kim here getting his team on the board early in the third period, extending this lead. In the second period, extending this lead to 4-0.
Yeah, another big power play by the Edge.
Did not take a lot of time for them on that man advantage to get that first goal of this second. Going to be in Pilot Mound zone. Mount looking to chip it out, but they were unable to. Puck riding along the boards. It's going to be picked up by Gallagher now. Gallagher shoots, and that's going to be right on Gordon. He makes the save and covers up for the whistle.
And the goal scorers for Edge there were number 14, Ethan Adair, assisted by number 8, Tate Kim, and number 2, Owen Howes. That was brought to you at 19:26 of the second period here.
It's going to be to take him. Kim sending that in for Gallagher. Gallagher to Adair. To Howes. Howes shoots, and a nice save there by Gordon to stop the play.
I like to mention on that power play goal, he was sitting right in that classic bumper spot with the shot on the blocker side. Just if you have a hard shot, a hard, accurate shot, that is a legendary spot for you to be, especially on the power play.
Walked away there by Adair. Adair sending that to Gallagher. Gallagher sent that up to take him. Gallagher looking for options. He gets that through to take him, but it's going to be possessed by the Buffaloes now. An errant pass there from Price trying to go to Wendigo, and it's back in the Edge's possession. Gallagher now sending that across, not being able to find a teammate. Going to be sent in by the Buffaloes. Price giving chase now. Before check. Constant with the puck. Constant trying to dangle past on, but unable to. DeLeon there to pick that off, but unable to generate a shot on net. Gallagher ends up getting that pass up to Howes, and Howes sends that one out of play into the Edge's bench.
And it looks like we're going to get a couple of guys changing here.
DeLeon, Constant, and Sheward out here on forward for Pilot Mound. Mitchell Patrick, Ramsey, and Ald at forward for the Edge. Paradis on the back end. Tried playing that off the boards to a teammate, but that one was just out of his reach. Now, Wynn Ramsey getting pinned up there. Mitchell Patrick sending that back to Ramsey. Ramsey trying to go out in front, but that pass misses. Oh, it's going to be Ald sending that down. Bear going to pick it up for Pilot Mound now. Going to send that to Constant. Constant with a sauce pass attempt there to Sheward. Unable to connect there. And now here's Paradis trying to drag that back and shoot, but he loses possession. Now it's going to be played up to Constant. Last Constant moving in now. Constant shoots, and that's going to be a nice stick to get in the lane there of the shot from Humphreys. Constant sends that around the boards. DeLeon going to send that down low. Matthew Floyd. That puck gets past him. Going to be on Humphreys' stick now. Corey Humphreys sending that to his teammate. Pass from Ald is going to be a misfire, and that's going to result in ice and sending the draw into the edge zone.
Despite being down here, I think Pilot Mound's player Laz Constant has been on his game tonight. He's made a few mistakes in his own zone when trying to toe drag it through some players. But once they get the puck out and he has an opportunity, he's had a lot of good close chances. Just like I said before, the defense of the Edge is so well that they've been able to shut him down.
Calhassan now coming in. Calhassan, a nice move. Calhassan, a shot, and that's going to be stopped by Gordon. A nice toe drag there by Calhassan to get by the defender and create an opportunity for himself.
Yeah, you can't take anything away from Laz Constant there. He definitely can deke his way around a phone booth. He just doesn't need a whole lot of space to make a play.
No, he doesn't.
That's going to be blocked. Going to be sent down by Ryan Kim. Keegan Leach now trying to continue with the puck. Leach takes a spill. Now it's going to be Calhassan sending that to Segura Puig. Puig sends that on net, turned aside there by Gordon. Now it's going to be tried to be played out there by Pilot Mound. And now it's going to be played out by Pilot Mound finally. But Deegan there to beat Takahashi to the puck. Deegan trying to play that through Smith. Unable to. It's going to be back into the edges zone now. Segura Puig sending that to Deegan. Deegan trying to send a pass cross ice. Constant getting in the way of that. And now James Leach trying to get back, and that's going to be sniped by Koch. Getting beat on the play was Leach. Koch using his speed, the fast player he is, and he makes no mistake burying that high blocker side.
Yeah, he just got behind Leach there and was off to the races. And a guy of his talent. Oh, looks like we had a call back of the goal.
Must have been, not sure what happened.
Looks like we had an offside.
Looks like an offside. And we'll continue here at 4-0. A break there for Pilot Mound. Now, Howes breaking in. Owen Howes. Try sending that to Gallagher. Owen Howes with the puck now. Gallagher going to have it behind the net. Gallagher playing that up to the point to Take Him. Take Him's going to have that knocked away by Laz Constant. And Laz Constant going to be tripped up. A potential break there. There's going to be a penalty on the play coming to the edge, though.
Yeah, it looks like Take Him is going to be going off for, I believe it'll be tripping. Yeah, it looks like he's got 2 minutes for tripping, and Pilot Mound is going to be going on their first Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
Yeah, at first I thought he was going to get maybe a penalty shot there, but he didn't quite have the full breakaway, so not this time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
him.
Looked like it was going to be possible.
On the kill here is the edge. Braden Bear ends up losing his stick. Constant now with the puck. Constant sending that to DeLeon. DeLeon shoots a nice toe save made by Pope. Sheward now the puck, and there's going to be a hand pass, blowing the play dead.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call Leach for a hand pass there. I didn't think I saw him close his hand on it. Looked like he kind of just batted it, but looks like we're going to have a face-off outside of the edge end nonetheless.
Last Constant was wide open in front of the net, too. He just a glorious, almost opportunity if we wouldn't have gotten that hand pass.
Beat a Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach sending it into the zone. That goes around the boards. It'll be Emerson Sheward playing that to Bear. Bear at the point plays that to Leach. Leach shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Sent down now. Miles Gordon out there to play the puck. Stop it up. Leach behind the net now for Pilot Mound with the puck. It's a bit of a waiting game. Leach now sending that up. A nice stretch pass to Takahashi. Takahashi now gonna send that off the boards behind the net. Gonna be on DeLeon's stick. DeLeon sending that to Bear. Bear down to Constant. Constant now. Puck, gonna send that to DeLeon. DeLeon goes out to Leach. Leach to DeLeon. DeLeon here at the half wall plays it to Leach. Leach to Bear. Back to Leach. Leach's shot gets tipped, and that one goes over the net. DeLeon plays it back out to Leach. Leach plays it to Bear. Bear goes across to DeLeon, and that one just off target into his skates. Constant now with the puck. Here on the Pilot Mound, man advantage. Less than 20 seconds remaining on this power play for the Buffaloes now. Puck gets played around to Constant. By Constant. Unable to catch up to that one. It gets into the neutral zone. Pass from Bear, misses his teammates. And we're going to see back to even strength now. Keegan Leach now breaking in. Taking it wide. Leach puts a shot on that. Rebound there. Scores! Leach putting that one on net. Jack Smith there to bury the rebound, and that's Pilot Mound's first goal of this game. And further to that point, first game of the weekend.
Yeah, first goal of the regular season to even build off of that. I was just going to say, how much do you think a strong power play really helped them without even getting a power play goal? But it looks like they capitalized late at the end. I don't know if it was still considered on the power play, but nice goal there by number 10, Jack Smith, assisted by Keegan Leach.
And Keegan Leach put that puck on net, and Jack Smith bears it for Pilot Mound's first goal of this game. First goal of the weekend. We got a 4-1 game now. The Edge leads here with 12:34 remaining in the period. And gonna be stopped dead here, the play.
So Seth, after having a strong power play and actually capitalizing on an opportunity there, how much do you think that'll play into the rest of the game for Pilot Mound?
I think it should play in pretty well. I've actually noticed that Pilot Mound has come out with a lot more jump this period. That power play definitely helped them a lot.
Now Kustermans with the puck. Unable to keep possession of that. Deegan gonna try sending that towards the net, but hits his teammates back. And Deegan with the puck now in the edge zone. Plays that up to Adair. Adair with a nice dangle pass. Chartrand with a shot on off the mask there of Gordon. He's there to make the save with his head. Gonna be an icing waved off. Sigurd Puig plays that around the boards to his D partner in Deegan. Deegan played that up to Gallagher. Brian Kim with the puck now. Kim plays it out. Shot on net. And a nice pass there to Koch. Koch put that one on net, but Gordon there to make the save and covered it up.
Man, that Brian Kim, he is always finding the seam pass. He's always getting, he's definitely a elite playmaker out there this weekend.
Now it's going to be Bannerman sending that to Hay. He's going to be cut off there by Kim. Brian Kim sends that to Calhassan. Calhassan tries dangling through Nilsson, but unable to. Nilsson tries getting physical with Calhassan, but Calhassan stands him up. Going to be the Brian Kim now behind the net. Kim gets by Bannerman. Kim with a nice dangle plays that off the net, and that gets by Bannerman. Kim now plays that to House. House tries playing that down low to Koch. It's going to be Calhassan now playing that to Kim, but that one misses him. Now take him with the puck. Plays it off the boards, and that's going to be intercepted by Bannerman. He dumps that one in, goes off for a change. Played around the boards, and House is going to be there. Goes up to Koch. Jetson Koch plays that to Brian Kim. Kim shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Now, here comes DeLeon. Sending it in. Pope out there to play that, and it's going to be picked up by Constant. Constant now with the puck. Circling behind the net through the other side. Constant. That's met there by some defenders, but Constant going to have it again. Constant plays that to the point to Bear. Bear puts that on net. Turned aside there by Pope. Now it's going to be to Ald. Ald send that up to Brian Kim. Brian Kim going in now. Brian Kim with a beautiful move. Brian Kim, and oh, he just misses the net. Unable to finish it there. Humphreys with the puck now. Here he comes. Corey Humphreys into the Pilot Mound zone now. Humphreys tries putting that on net, it looked like, but that one misses. Maybe trying to potentially find a teammate. Pinned up along the boards now. It's an edge player. It's Braden Bear pinning him up. DeLeon going to play that to Sheward. Sheward unable to get a clean handle on it, and that is going to be sent out of play.
Man, that Brian Kim can really move the puck. Holy, he's everywhere on the ice, constantly making plays. Great on his feet, just excellent all around, especially offensively. He can really drive the play.
And not to mention, he's not afraid to shy away from a little bit of physical stuff. He's throwing some hits in there every once in a while, too.
Terrific skater, great hockey IQ, and terrific hands as well displayed here from Brian Kim. Just some of the many things that he's done well in this game and in this weekend so far. It's going to be to Corey Humphreys. Humphreys playing that to Ald. Ald sends that back to Humphreys. Humphreys shot. Ends up hitting a stick and going to be covered up by Miles Gordon.
Yeah, I'd like to mention how good Humphreys is at passing. He is able to make all kinds of different passes and is able to move well on the point. You need those offensive guys on the point that can move the puck well.
Now on, winning that draw. And it's going to be taken away here by Izzy Amy. Izzy Amy taking it in. Amy going to be caught up there by Humphreys. And going to be a penalty coming up here to Pilot Mound. Izzy Amy, a bit of frustration there caused him to take that penalty. And now here goes on, sending that to the net. Puck is not covered up, but they're going to blow it dead anyways. And penalty coming up here to Pilot Mountain, sending the edge on a power play.
Yeah, like you said, looks like Izzy Amy is going to be going off. I believe it'll be for roughing, I believe. And we're going to be sending the Pilot Mountain Buffalo on the supplement insurance penalty kill as well. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplement Insurance today.
Draw one by Pilot Mountain. Keegan Leach plays that off the boards behind his net. Now it's going to be played to Paradis. Paradis on net, and that's going to be stopped up there by Miles Gordon.
Yeah, I'd like to mention the earlier power play for Pilot Mound. We had mentioned how that was a really good power play for them. They got some opportunities, but it seems to me like right after that goal, Edge just came back and was relentless like they have been for the earlier parts of the game.
Plays that across to Calhassan. Calhassan's shot on net, square to the puck. Was Gordon there to make the save, and he covers it up once again.
Yeah, I agree, Seth. It looks like Edge definitely did up the pressure after that Pilot Mound goal, but it'll be key for Pilot Mound to shut her down here, especially with their penalty kill kind of struggling this week.
And now a shot on net. Gets towards the net, and that's going to be put away by the Edge. Another power play goal here. Striking at 7:56 left here in the second period, making it 5-1.
I was just going to say, if they could get a strong kill here, that would bring a lot of momentum for their team. But unfortunately for Pilot Mound, the goal is scored, and they got to regroup here.
Another power play goal here for the Edge, making this game 5-1. Shots 37-8 for the Edge in this game, 7:56 remaining.
I've got to imagine that they're going to be working on the penalty kill going forward.
Now a chance potentially here for Price, but he couldn't quite get a clear handle on that puck. Loses it there behind the net. On sending that out to Gallagher. Gallagher's shot on net, but that's going to be saved by Gordon in tight. Stopping the play here for another whistle.
And the assists on that Duncan Paradis goal go to number 22, Jamie Segura-Buke, and number 11, Jetson Koch. That's another gentleman we've been mentioning a lot this weekend, just adding to his point total.
And draw's going to be possessed by the Edge. Now on, sending that to Adair. Adair's going to have that picked off by DeLeon. DeLeon can't get that out of the zone. Bannerman now taking it behind his net. Bannerman playing that to Sheward. Sheward playing it to DeLeon. Here goes Carlos DeLeon now. Just decides to chip it in deep into the Ed zone. Now, here's Segura-Puig with the puck. Segura-Puig going to Deegan. Deegan now with the puck. Deegan continuing. Loses it in his feet, and he's going to be shut down there. Knocked down by Pilot Mound player. Now in the neutral zone, it's going to be Braden Bear picking up. Plays that off the boards, but unable to connect with Sheward. Here comes Ashton Gallagher now. Gallagher shoots. Low shot turned aside there by Gordon. Gordon going to reach out with his glove and stop the play up here and cover it up.
One thing we all alluded to earlier is how Pilot Mound's been taking a few liberties when they've been getting a little bit angry after some aggressive plays by Edge. One thing I think they should work on is just to calm down on the discipline a little bit. And don't let the Edge get into their heads.
On net, a shot from Take Him, and that's going to be stopped up there by Miles Gordon once again.
Yeah, I would agree that it does seem like the Edge is kind of in the Buffalo's kitchen here, and they're kind of getting to them.
Now, Keegan Leach takes that out of the face-off dot, plays that to a teammate in Smith. Is he Amy blowing a tire there? But he's back up on his feet. And here is Quinn Ramsey with the puck now. Ramsey plays that out front to Patrick, and that puck on net ends up being covered up by Miles Gordon once again.
Yeah, Pilot Mound looks a little tired here. Edge is just pouring on the attack. They're getting so many opportunities, winning all the puck battles. Pilot Mound really needs, I think going into this third period, they're going to really need that break to regroup and get a different game plan in.
So that was won by Pilot Mound, but now possessed by the Edge. Here's Tay Kim from the point, carrying it deeper into the zone. Goes off the boards and sends that down low to Ramsey. It's going to be Evan Auld with the puck now. Auld now skating with it towards the blue line now. Now it's going to go to Ramsey. Ramsey out in front, and a beautiful save there by Miles Gordon. Beautiful pass there from the Edge to result in that opportunity, but Miles Gordon better there on the save.
A beautiful post-to-post mobility there by Miles Gordon to get from one end to the other to make the stop, and really keeping his team in it as close as they can.
Now a huge save there by Miles Gordon, the Edge. Have the puck now. Shot. Attempting to go on net from Koch, but that one misses. A sharp angle. Callahasson now stick handling through. Callahasson shot on net, and that's going to be stopped by Miles Gordon. .5:17 remaining here in the second period. Pilot Mound got on the board earlier in this period, but since then, the Edge have extended that lead to 5-1. 39-8 are the shots for the Edge in this game. Kim trying to get that on net, but a stick from a Pilot Mound player there. Getting in the way of that shot. Misses the net. Now, it's going to be along the boards. Callahasson. Looks like he tried to play that back to the point. Callahasson knocks DeLeon down. Shot on net from Koch there. That one unable to go. Brian Kim now with the puck. Kim gets taken out there by Nilsson. And now here comes Laz Constant with it. Constant continuing with the puck. Tries sending that towards the net for Sheward, but that meets an Edge's player's skate. And now here comes Brian Kim. Brian Kim coming in now. Brian Kim shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Gallagher sends that to Koch. Koch tries to make a move past Sheward, but ends up losing possession of that puck. Paradis' pass, errant one there. It's going to be picked up by Sheward. Sheward tries to send that to DeLeon, but DeLeon unable to receive that one. Now here's Paradis with the puck now. Paradis shoots, and nice stick there from Leach to get in the lane of that shot, sending that puck out of play.
And just kind of looking forward here to the rest of our day, we had mentioned earlier that we are going to be doing a 2-hour pregame show before the next U17 game, and during that pregame show, we are going to be touching base with Pilot Mound goal scorer Jack Smith, and we're going to be interviewing him and taking a little time with Jack and see how his move to Pilot Mound has been in his first year.
Going to be exciting. Jack Smith, like we've mentioned before, has been one of Pilot Mound's stronger players on the forward group this season. Of course, he has the only goal for them in this game and only goal of the weekend for them coming in this game earlier on here in this second period. Jade Wendigo in on the draw on. Going to be won by the Edge. Now Adair going to send that into the zone. Gordon tries stopping that puck up, but that gets by him. Now it's going to be Zane Price battling with an Edge player in the zone that was on. Saucer pass attempt there to Deegan, but unable to get it. And here's a break here for Pilot Mound potentially. And no, Segura Puig there. Reliable on the back end on that one. And now here comes on. Passing that up to Ashton Gallagher. Ashton Gallagher going to Adair. Adair back to Gallagher. That ends up on a stick of Segura Puig. But here comes Pilot Mound now. Here's Price. Price gets knocked down along the boards by Segura Puig. And the Edge here. Nice touch pass there from Adair. They're into the zone now. Ramsey with it. Ramsey tries sending that out to a teammate, but that's going to be met by Izzy Amy, and he gets that out. Now, no call on the play. Could have been a tripping. But we continue here at even strength. Keegan Leach now to play it up to Amy, and puck is going to be sent down for an icing, and we'll get the face-off back in Pilot Mountain zone.
I think for Pilot Mountain to come back in this game in the third is to really look to some of their guys that have played really well. They need guys like Laz Constant to step it up and score here. They need guys like Leach to get more opportunities on the point because they have a lot of talented players and they're a really good team. I think they just need to generate a few more opportunities. And I think a break after the second period will really help them.
Let's see who can step up here for Pilot Mountain. Jack Smith was given chase there, but pass goes cross ice to House. Scrum along the boards now, trying to find that loose puck. It's into Pilot Mountain zone now. Smith plays that to Bannerman. Bannerman plays that up to Amy, and Amy says, "No way, take him. I'm going to stand my ground and knock you down," and he does. Big hit there by Izzy Amy. And we continue here. Bannerman with the puck. Bannerman sending that to Amy. Amy going to send that off the boards, cross ice. It's going to be picked up by House. House getting by, continuing with the puck. He sends that to Patrick. Pass out to Ald. Ald shot. Unable to beat Gordon there. Mitchell Patrick with it now. Some nice skating to evade. Daryanka still on the puck is Patrick. Now Koch trying to slide by Daryanka there, but unable to generate anything after that. Here comes Laz Constant now in the final minute of play here. Constant gets slowed up there, but is on the puck again. Constant sends that down to Emerson Sheward. Sheward tried sending that out front. It's going to be Brian Kim now going cross ice. His pass misses Ald. Keegan Leach playing that up to Sheward, but that's out of his reach. It's going to go to Miles Gordon. Gordon going to try playing that up to a teammate. 20 seconds remaining here in this second period of play. Humphrey's going to knock Constant down. Here comes DeLeon sending that one to Sheward. Sheward trying to get by Paradis. And Paradis trying to play the body there, but ends up falling down himself. And that is going to mark the end of this second period.
Man, oh man, is it just me or is the hitting really ramped up in this last 3 minutes? Oh my.
Looked like it.
Yeah.
Looked like it. These teams getting more physical for sure. 5-1 is the lead for the Edge after this second period. 41-8 are the shots heading into the third. And, Miles Gordon getting more opportunities to see more shots in this period. What do you like from Miles Gordon's game in this period, Cody?
You know, I like that it doesn't look like he's given up. He's constantly kicking. You saw early in the middle of that second period there, he went cross crease to make a key save to keep the Edge off the board with that one. And he's looked good today. He looks like he's still trying. It looks like he's still kicking and giving his team his best effort. And that's all you can really ask.
Yeah, I think he's looked really, really good today in spite of the score. I think he's just been everything they needed tonight or this morning, I should say. And they really do look to him to make those big key saves.
You talked about it, Seth, how you're looking for players like Laz Constant and Keegan Leach to step up. And Keegan Leach came in on that goal that Pilot Mountain scored, put a puck on net, and Jack Smith was there to bury it. Take us through what you liked from that goal that Pilot Mountain scored.
Yeah, he just cut through. He just he pulled an edge move, I gotta say, today. Like, he just skated through everyone and made it just look easy, skated it in, put it on net, and the rebound came right in front, and he buried it home.
So physicality was ramping up here in the final 3 minutes. How physical do you think this one's going to get, boys?
You know, I really like that Izzy Amy standing up, take him there at the end. I think it could help the Buffalo get a bit of momentum going into this next third period. And, let's be honest, they do need all the momentum that they do need, that they can get right now to try and come back in this game. I definitely like the physicality ramping up.
Well, Pilot Mound came to life a bit in this second period, but it's going to take more than that to beat this Edge team in this game in particular. We're going to send it to a commercial break here. We're going to be back for a second intermission interview, and we got Cody Wall with the sponsor here for the second period.
Yeah, that second period was brought to you by Auto Works in Winkler. Vehicle repair, tires, vehicle detailing. Auto Works is the place in southern Manitoba.
Here in the second intermission at Blackjack Stewart Arena for our second intermission interview with number 22, second-year defenseman of the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy U18 Female Prep Buffaloes, Trinity Caverly. Trinity, you've been out of the lineup for a majority of the season so far. You've had a chance to get back at it, though. Just talk about what the recovery process was like for you and what injury you had.
So I had an ACL reconstruction done back in March, and I was off for about 6 months, and I've just returned back, and I've played a couple games, and it's been pretty good, feeling pretty solid.
How's it felt? How's it felt since coming back? Just how you felt out there in game?
It was pretty good. It's been a little bit difficult getting back into using it and having mobility in it, but it's been pretty good so far.
And just must be nice to just get back in some game action too.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
It's your second year in the academy. Of course, last year wasn't really much of a season. How excited are you to get things rolling this year and play in a lot of games for Pilot?
I'm super excited to see how this year goes. So far, we've played quite a few games, and I think this year is going to be really good for us. We're on a good track.
And for the people that haven't had a chance to watch you play yet, how would you describe your style of play?
I'd like to say that I'm an offensive, defensive player. Like play offensively, still defensively. I don't know.
What's one thing you're going to want to improve on this season, your last season here in Pilot Mound?
I definitely want to get better in the offensive zone and kind of maybe get to play a little bit more down in their end than just back.
Well, best of luck to you and your team moving forward here, Trinity. Can't wait to watch you in the upcoming games that we're going to be covering here for the U18s later on this season. We're going to throw it to a commercial break here. Number 22, second-year defenseman for the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy U18 female Prep Buffaloes, Trinity Caverly, taking the time to join me during the second intermission. We'll be back for the call of the third period after these commercial breaks. Back here at Blackjack Stewart Arena for this third period of action between the U17 Male Prep Buffaloes and the Edge U17 Prep team. About to take the draw here for the start of this third and final period. Here for this first of two games today between these two teams. Of course, our CSSHL Game of the Month coming up later tonight against these two teams. Sheward tries going across there to Constant, but defenseman there takes that away. Takes that pass away. Constant plays that to Sheward. Sheward on net, and that's going to be gloved down and stopped for a whistle here by Jesse Pope.
You know, that last 30 seconds was probably the biggest sequence of shots Jesse Pope has seen today. So with seeing about 2 in that last 30 seconds.
This is the exact way Pilot Mountain wants to start this period. Get some shots early, just put the pressure on early.
Pilot Mountain looking to put on the pressure now. It's last Constant pinned to the boards here by Jetson Koch. Puck can be rimmed around the edge boards. Now it's going to be a penalty here coming up. And going to go to Carlos DeLeon. 2 minutes for hooking.
And it looks like we're going to be going back on the supplemental insurance penalty kill. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplement Insurance today. Let's see if the Buffalo can, see their penalty kill improve a bit here.
Going to be sent out of the Buffalo zone, now into the Edge zone. Going to be Humphreys playing that up to Jetson Koch. Koch into the zone now. Koch going to circle up, going to stop up. He's going to shoot, and that's going to be not resulting in a goal. And now going to be Callahassan shooting that. Sorry, not Gallagher. Callahassan shooting that. On it was Gordon, and he makes that save to cover things up.
One thing I think Pilot Mound should do on this penalty kill is if they get the puck and they don't immediately have an edge player on them, just hold it for a bit. Waste some time on that clock, because if you waste some time on that clock, they don't have as much time 5-on-4. So wait till a player starts to get a little close, then dump it.
Be Jesse Pope stopping it behind the net for the Edge now. Going to be Humphreys there to pick it up. Humphreys now breaking out, finds Koch. Koch taking it towards the center of the ice. Sent that to a teammate. It's going to be Paradis now. Sent that out in front, and a good save there by Gordon on the in-tight chance from Brendan Callahassan. And a clear attempt there, gets blocked up. Leach's backhand can't get out. And now Callahassan shoots. Another save there by Gordon. And now Leach going to carry it. Leach now looking. Leach trying to dangle through and unable to. And he blows a tire. And now it's Edge attack coming back. And Koch ends up carrying that offside after Brian Kim is offside. And we're going to get a face-off right outside of the Pilot Mound end now.
Yeah, you were mentioning there, Seth, that the penalty kill needs to make something happen. If you look at it, with 3 power play goals being scored on them, this would be a 2-goal game, having the penalty kill been able to stop them.
We play to Owen House. House sends that to on going across. Beautiful play and a goal. Beautiful cross ice pass there from On, finding Brian Kim, and Brian Kim puts it into the yawning cage, making this game 6-1.
Yeah, Jeremy On there with a beautiful pass across ice, and just able to put it away.
I'm sure that's exactly how you wrote it up. That is the professional power play goal right there. Being able to get it to that guy wide open and him having placed that shot beautifully.
We sent up to Gallagher. Gallagher sends that across to Adair, but it's going to be taken out by Pilot Mound now. Daryanka trying to go wide, and he's going to get taken out. Huge hit there by Owen Howes. And now Daryanka going to lay a bit of the body on. Now here's on with the puck, circling around the net, sends that on, but Gordon there to make the save. Going to be to Zane Price now. He chips and goes, continuing on the pressure. Pilot Mound, some aggressive play here in the zone. Nilsson sending that down. Going to go to Price. Price trying to get that puck, unable to. It's going to be on, sending that up the boards, and an icing will be called on the play.
And yeah, you were mentioning, Graham, that we're going to be having another game with these two teams, but we're also going to see the U15 teams play a game yet between the game of the month.
Yep, the U15s playing their game against the Edge today at 1 p.m. You can catch the coverage on ASTV Productions, on our Facebook, our website, on our Twitter, anywhere you can find our coverage of games here on the network. It's going to be constant sending that to Sheward. Sheward getting a bit physical there, giving Segura Puig a bit of a bump. And now it's going to be Pilot Mound pressuring here the Edge, getting that out. It's going to be to Ald now. Ald just dumps that in deep, just past the blue line. Last constant now on his boards. Going up to DeLeon. DeLeon tries sending that on net, but that misses. That's going to be to Ald. Ald going to send that to Mitchell Patrick. Mitchell Patrick going across to Corey Humphreys. Humphreys playing that off the boards and rimming that around. It's going to be Callahassan now. Callahassan tries getting that on net, but he misses high. Now Callahassan continuing on the puck. Callahassan send that to a teammate, but that's going to be taken away by Pilot Mound. Here comes Smith now. Through the blue line, Smith shoots, and a blocker save there by Pope. And now Callahassan going to get by Bannerman. Callahassan now, look, shoots, and that one's going to be way high of the net and goes out of play.
Looking at today's game as a whole, a player I'd like to highlight who's had a pretty good game as well as yesterday is number 11, Jetson Koch. As well as having numerous points yesterday, he has already put up 4 points today with 3 assists and 1 goal.
Going to be in the draws, Gallagher going up against Takahashi. It's going to be Takahashi getting the puck now. Takahashi going to be closed off there by Paradis. Gallagher behind the net and taking it out of the zone now. In the neutral zone, Gallagher with a head of speed. Gallagher, or a head of steam. Gallagher is up losing that, and now it's going to go to Jack Smith. Smith sends that down and goes off for a change. Now it's going to be on with the puck. On, going with it. On, shoots, and that's going to go wide of the net. Gallagher going to play that down low. No one there for the edge. It's going to be Nilsson covering that. Nilsson slips there. Loses his footing. But it's back up now. Going off for a change is Nilsson. Constant trying to make a dangle, pull that puck through with the forehand, but unable to. Here's Ramsey with the puck now. Ramsey into the zone, shoots, and it's going to be gloved down by Miles Gordon, stopping the play here at 13:51 left in this period.
And it looks like that last Edge goal there was assisted by number 10, Jeremy On, as well as number 2, Owen Howes managed to get his second assist of the day.
Fake him, sending that down. It's going to be Keegan Leach to retrieve it. And now here's Ramsey. Gets no shot through. Going to be played towards the slot to Alt. And there's Leach with a physical play. Leach continues with the strong play in the D zone. It's going to be shot blocked there and played up by Leach. Price unable to keep possession of that, and now it's going to be sent cross ice. Here's Jetson Koch just sending that in, and Leach going to send that for an icing into the edge of zone, and we'll have the face-off here back in Pilot Mountain zone.
I've noticed on a couple occasions that some of the Buffalo have blown a couple tires out there. Looks like they might be wanting to get a sponsorship by Bridgestone.
And here goes Emerson Sheward trying to play it up. It's going to be played up to Constant now. Constant going to lose his balance and falls. And now along the boards near the Pilot Mountain bench, the puck is loose. It's going to be picked up by Brian Kim. Now Brian Kim taking it wide. Brian Kim trying to make another move, but loses the handle on that. Bannerman with the puck now plays it off the boards towards Constant. It's going to be Deegan there, jumping up in the play. Now it's going to be Koch behind, and that comes out. Going to send that to Sigurd Puig behind the net. A shot on net, and that's going to be a high save made there by Miles Gordon. Here's Brian Kim sending that to Deegan. Deegan back to Kim, and a nice stick there by Constant to disrupt that and break things out. Now here's Callahassan cutting in, and that's a shot on net. That's going to be saved by Miles Gordon.
Don't worry about unscrewing here. Just keep talking.
And we are going to see a face-off now in Pilot Mountain's end. And Cody, you got to just continue to marvel at just how this Edge team continues to apply the pressure and work the puck around. And there's a goal. Speak of the devil. It's Ashton Gallagher putting that in tight and giving the Edge a 7-1 lead here with 11:43 left in the period.
Yeah, and it looks like we got another assist from Jeremy on there. He had the prior goal by Brian Kim and managed to get himself another one. But looking at the Buffalo, shot-wise, it looks like they've reduced some of the shots so far in the earlier part of the third period here, with only keeping it to about 6.
Now, Gallagher going to send that to Paradis. Paradis able to withstand the check there from Hay. And that's one thing that I've been noticing here in this game today, Cody, is that the players with the puck seem to be giving out bigger hits than the players without the puck.
Yeah, almost like that reverse hit seems to be working for them.
Yep, the reverse hit. It's been in full display in today's game. Keegan Leach now plays that up to Constant. That one's too high for him. Tried to glove that down. Constant still with the puck. He's going to bring it back in his own zone now, trying to evade the Edge players. And Constant maybe in some trouble there, but able to get out of it. Adair sending that to the net, to a player. Puck out in front. And not able to go there for the Edge, but a beautiful passing play there to set up that opportunity. Leach going to go to Constant. Constant with a reverse hit. And another one there, Cody.
Yeah, another one. They seem to be piling up now.
And played to DeLeon. DeLeon going to get hit, and this is going to result in a penalty to the edge coming up here.
Looks like the Buffalo are going to want to cool down a little bit here. Looks like they are going to be going on the power play. They're not going to want to even it up with getting a penalty of their own. It looks like we got Take Him going to the box here and going to send the Pilot Mound Buffaloes to the Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. And just kind of going off of that last power play, the only one that they had that so far today, it looked pretty strong. And look to see if they can get a little bit of that momentum, or that mojo going again.
Definitely one of the few positives for the Buffaloes in today's game, in this morning's matchup. Looking to get it going here. Behind the net, it's Keegan Leach with the puck. Leach sends that up to Amy, but that stretch pass, unable to find him. Braden Bear now playing that to Leach. Leach unable to receive the pass. Leach playing it off the boards. Got some instruction there from his bench on where to go. But it's sent down into the Pilot Mound zone once again. Leach with the puck. Leach sends that to Jack Smith. Jack Smith now moving in, the team's only goal scorer in this game. Oh, Izzy Amy down low. Izzy Amy. It goes out to Leach. Leach shoots and shot right on the edge jersey of Pope, and he's there to make the save using his chest.
Yeah, it is nice to see that they are trying to challenge them a bit. One thing I liked on that initial power play that they did have was the cycle game was so good. Like Seth had said, it kind of looked like they had taken a play out of the Edge playbook on that power play.
50 seconds remain here on the Pilot Mound power play. Miles Gordon comes behind his net to stop that up for Leach. Leach plays that up to Constant in his own zone. Constant now into the edges zone. Constant continues to stick handle with the puck. Constant moving in. He passes that below the goal line to Emerson Sheward. Sheward going to go back to Constant, but that one unable to be received. Constant at the half wall now. With some patience, sends it down to DeLeon. DeLeon tries going to Constant out in front, but Constant unable to receive that pass. 8 seconds remaining on this power play for Pilot Mound. Down 7-1 in today's game. Now Braden Bear going to go cross ice to Last Constant. We're at even strength now. Last Constant with a beautiful toe drag. Constant shoots and just wide of the net was Last Constant shot. Now Jetson Koch gets the puck back here. Jetson Koch coming in now. Jetson Koch going across. A shot and a glove save by Gordon there. Stopping the play here, getting a whistle.
Miles Gordon was just a little bit better on that play. He read it, saw it coming in, saw that Jetson Koch was going to be looking cross ice to Brian Kim there, and managed to call the play.
Now, on a delayed offside call, Pilot Mound has some time to break out of their zone, and they do. And that is going to be an offside, as Jordan Kusterman's picking up that puck. Someone was over the blue line for Pilot Mound, and that resulted in an offside.
I know we're not at the end of the game there yet, Seth, but who would you say for Pilot Mound that's been one of their bright spots?
I do like Laz Constant, but honestly, I gotta say it has gotta been Miles Gordon. He has really impressed me in that so far. He's had a lot of pucks he's had to save, but he's done a really good job, I believe.
I would agree.
Jade Wendigo playing that up to Kusterman's. And now here's Callahassan coming in now. Callahassan makes a move to the inside to Kim. A save there by Gordon, shutting that opportunity down. Take him, playing that to Owen House. Koch played that to Brian Kim. Kim with the puck now. Passes that up to House. House sending that down low. Callahassan going to be there. Sending that behind the net to Koch. Koch now settling that puck down a bit. Gets it to lay flat on the ice. Sent it to Brian Kim to take him. And that shot unable to find the net. Wendigo rubs out Brian Kim there. Take him. Passing that down to Koch. Koch shoots, and that's going to be blocked by Maddox Daryanka. And going to be out of Pilot Mountain zone now. Howard's going to end up playing that across the ice to Tallahassee. Takahashi now on the forecheck. Takahashi, some nice work. Takahashi trying to cut in, sends it towards the net, but no one there to put the rebound home. Price got tied up in front, and that's going to result in Pope covering it up and stopping the play here. It's 6:07 left in the period.
Takahashi with a brilliant chance there and an awesome spin move along the boards as well. And then he drove that puck to the net. Almost got it 5-hole, but tall. The goaltender stood tall there, was able to make the save.
Puck is sent into the Pilot Mountain zone now. It is Riel Chartrand sending that to Price. Price taking this pass and moving in. He shoots, and that's going to be saved by Pope. Now here comes the Edge coming back through the neutral zone, past the blue line now. But pass is going to be out of the reach of any of their teammates and picked off there by Pilot Mountain. Pilot Mountain sending it down, looking to go off for a change. Last constant, De Leon and Sheward out for Pilot Mountain now at forward. Here's Deegan now. Deegan working in. And Deegan trying to get by Nilsson there, but unable to. Passes off the glass. And Sheward there pressuring. Segura Puig plays that across behind his goal line to Deegan. Gonna beat a Bear now. Bear sends that to Constant. Constant sending that to Leach. Leach passes that up to De Leon. De Leon now. He's gonna have that picked off. Pass intercepted there by Deegan. Now here goes Evan Auld going towards the center of the ice to Ramsey. And the shot doesn't get on net. Pilot Mountain looking to break out now. Last Constant. And then Constant trying to make a dangle through, but unable to get by. Now it's going to be Racklin Hay. Gets that taken away from him by number 7, Paradis. Paradis now. Let's go wide on Leach. Gets by. Chipped and go. Or chipped and went. And Leach gonna do a reverse rim around the boards. Ends up getting turned over and sent in by the Edge. Now it's gonna be Patrick passing that to Paradis. Paradis gonna send it to Koch. Koch with a shot. Gordon having a bit of trouble to handle that one, but he ends up being better on that chance and comes up with the save.
Yeah, it was nice positioning by Miles Gordon there. Keeping it on the one side. Really wasn't a whole lot of open space for the shooter to pick his pocket.
And a goal! Off the face-off. Believe that was Callahassan putting that one home. And the Edge make it an 8-1 game here with 3:32 remaining.
Yeah, I do believe it was Callahassan that had that goal, and I didn't quite see the assist, but I do believe it off the face-off. It would have been Jetson Koch that would have probably picked up the assist on that one, I will confirm.
Yeah, well, you did me one better. I didn't even see the goal in. It just kind of, you say score, and I realized they scored, so.
Nice to have you back in here, Seth, by the way.
Always good to be back.
Seth was manning the camera for a bit while we were figuring out some technical difficulties. Nice to have him on our crew here today, along with Cody Wall. And we got a lot more action today. 2 more games here on the network. The U15s coming up against the Edge at 1 o'clock. And then, of course, our CSSHL game of the month coming up at 7 between these two teams. Shot on net, and Gordon wasn't sure where it was, but they end up stopping the play with the whistle after he ended up covering it up.
And it does look like I have got confirmation that it was Jetson Koch who had picked up the assist on that, so that does put him to 5 points by my count, with 1 coming as a goal and 4 assists, so he's having a night for himself again.
Now, draw going to be in the Pilot Mountain zone still. And going to be Take Him with the puck now. Take Him is going to chip that off the boards, and we're going to see an interference penalty coming here. And that is going to be Keegan Leach going to the box for Pilot Mountain.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be going on another supplemental insurance penalty kill. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplement Insurance today.
It's going to be played to the point to House. House shoots through the traffic, and that's going to be stopped by Gordon, making the save and covering it up.
You were mentioning it before there, Seth, but they really do utilize the umbrella quite well on their power play.
Yeah, they always got guys spread out, and it's good to have, if you have the guys that can rip shots, it is one of the best things you can do on the power play is have the umbrella set.
You know, Owen House. House goes to Kim. Kim not receiving that one cleanly, but kicks it up nicely with his skate and keeps possession of it. Adair passes to Kim. Kim passes to the point to House. Kim gonna get the puck here. He tries going cross ice. Puck is there out in front. Unable to pick it up cleanly where the edge. They get possession of it back though. Adair with a nice move there with the skating to create an opportunity for himself there. And now gonna go to Kim. Kim scores.
And it looks like that was number 14, Ethan Adair, to number 18, Brian Kim, for that goal.
Just another example of how lethal the umbrella can be when you set it up correctly. Because it's hard to, obviously, when it's a 5-on-4, you don't have as many guys, so it's hard to cover up 2 guys at once. And when you're moving like edges, a lot of players can get open because you get kind of starstruck by the amount of passes happening. So it's a great goal that was set up in the slot there.
And 9-1 game here with 1:22 left in the period. 55-13 the shots right now for the Edge. Puck's going to be sent up. High pass to Kustermans. No icing. No, there is an icing on the play. For a second, Kustermans was going to beat him and wave that icing off.
Yeah, I got to say, I thought that as well there, Graham. I thought he actually did beat him. I didn't have as good as an angle as you guys, so...
Well, the ref decided to go another way. The draw back in Pilot Mountain zone. Can be possessed by Pilot Mountain. Bear trying to chip that out. Going to be Ald. But now, Seger Puig trying to put that through. Mitchell Patrick has the puck. He's still battling with Wendigo. Final minute of play here in this third frame. Of course, the Edge winning in this one, 9-1. Quinn Ramsey sending that up. And here goes Evan Old trying to get by Dillion, but Dillion better on that one. And now here's a potential chance for Pilot Mountain. Sheward sends that to Constant. Cross crease, but a good save there by Pope in tight. Now the Edge trying to get this one out here in the dying seconds of this game. Leach with a nice play there. Leach stepping up now. Leach sends that towards the net wide, and it's going to be on net. 1.1 seconds remaining here in the game now.
Yeah, that was a nice dive block by number 4 for the Edge, Corey Humphreys, on just kind of making Pilot Mound wait it out and kind of eliminating that play there.
And there you have it. Second game of the weekend between these teams. The Edge coming out with another victory, putting up 9 goals again. This time Pilot Mound getting a goal in this game, but the final being 9-1 here. These two teams will be going at it again tonight for our CSSHL game of the month at 7 p.m. It'll be the third game of the weekend. 55-14 the shots for the Edge in this game, and just getting your guys' thoughts on this game. Starting off with the Edge. Just how they were able to continue the success they had in yesterday's game and carrying it over today.
Yeah, definitely continued on what they had built yesterday. Gonna be key for Pilot Mound to kind of settle them down and kind of keep a lot of their chances to the outside. Big thing we had mentioned before was trying to stay off the penalty kill, because that has been something that's been deadly for the Edge this weekend.
I agree. The way they set up their power play and the way they just move and they're so patient is just one thing that I think Pilot Mound really needs to stay away from, because yes, like you said, they have a very lethal power play, and you can anyone on their power play can really score, just the way they set it up and the way they have so many open areas when they pass it like they are. So that's one thing I agree with you that they will need to watch for next game.
What do you think that mindset is heading into the second game in the same day? A quick turnaround for the Buffaloes, trying to find more success out there. What do you think the mindset is like in that room right now?
Well, I'd be thinking that if I were the Edge, if I were Pilot Mound, I'd be banking on that Gabe Bergeron is going to be going in net. So definitely be paying attention to anything that you maybe learned yesterday when testing him. Just this being second game of the day, I would imagine that they are going to go to the other goalie, but that has not been confirmed. So yeah, just kind of focusing on what his kind of faults were, and trying to capitalize on anything you did find when testing him yesterday.
Yeah, for me, this next game they're going to have today, it's going to be a little different. They're both going to be tired from this game, so I'm feeling it's going to be a little more slow-paced, depending on how tired the players are. But if I'm Pilot Mound, I really want to just dial in on making sure to not sort of make any bad mistakes when you're just beyond the blue line. I noticed a lot today that they were trying to deke through players when they were at their own blue line and the other blue line, and often that can lead into turnovers if you bobble that puck. So I think you just need to, with a more simple, basic, smarter game where you just chip pucks and make sure you're making the right play. And if they do that, I think they will have a little bit more success in this next game.
Well, I'll ask both of you guys this. Player of the game today, brought to you by Align Your Mind. Who do you guys got as player of the game, assuming it's coming from the Edge?
I'd pick Jetson Koch. He had 5 points tonight. He looked good yesterday. I know it's kind of cheating to go off of a guy that was so good yesterday as well, but you can't discredit a performance that he had.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go a little bit different, though, actually. I think I'm going to stick with Pilot Mound here, and I'm going to go ahead and say Miles Gordon. I thought he was really good. He made 46 saves today. That's not an easy task, especially against a really good team like Edge. He was able to make a lot of good saves. He covered up his angles quite well. I think he had a great game. It just, unfortunately enough, there was a very, very strong team going up against him tonight.
Well, there you have it. Miles Gordon getting the nod from Seth as his player of the game, and Jetson Koch repeating as player of the game for Cody in today's game. And yeah, that's going to do it for this edition of our broadcast here in Pilot Mound between the U17's male prep Buffaloes and the Edge School U17 prep team. We'll be back here in just under 45 minutes for the call of the U15 male prep Pilot Mound team taking on the Edge's U15s. But until then, folks, I'm Graham Forsyth signing off with Cody Wall and Seth Rock. we'll see you guys shortly here from Blackjack Stewart Arena. Take care, everyone.